On this day in 2004, Lionel Messi made his professional debut for FC Barcelona. And looking back now, could anyone have predicted just what he would do? There were a lot of people that looked at Messi, even from the training sessions, Ronaldinho, Van Bronckhorst, players who were part of that group, and immediately recognized his gift that he would one day become the greatest player of all time. But to do what he's done, who could have written that?
We can look back at it now and say, yo, we saw the signs. But did we think that he would go on to be the greatest player of all time? I don't think you can sit there and say yes. And not only the greatest player of all time, it's the standard that he set. 8 Ballon d'Ors. I grew up in a time that nobody had won more than 3. A World Cup, every trophy accessible at club football numerous times. A Copa America numerous times. He has gone on to set a bar that I think is just unachievable for anyone to get. And I'm talking about accolades. You want to talk about the gift? This guy is arguably the most talented football player to touch a ball. Do you know how many check marks you have to tick to reach Lionel Messi's level? You have to win the most trophies in the history of football. You have to win the most individual trophies in the history of football. You have to be the most gifted player to ever live.
Basically, do it for 20 years.
And then do it for 20 years. You can't do these things. If you told me in 2004 this guy would go on to do that, I would call you crazy.
You know what's crazy though about Messi, right? I think every generation that's come, you always find that like someone else steps up. You know what I mean? We had Pele, then Maradona, then Ronaldo Nazario, and now Messi. And I think everybody thinks that eventually one day someone will come and replace Messi. But like you said, it just feels now like the bar to be considered the GOAT of football is so high, so much higher than it's ever been, that for someone to do it in my lifetime, I'm not going to say it'll never happen, but I wouldn't bet on it.
That person that can even challenge Messi for that level, he ain't born yet.